Hi, my name's Burak, and in today's video I want to cover the new Sony BRAVIA Projector 7, also known as the VPL XW5100ES. One of the key benefits of the Sony projector is that it uses a native 4K XRD panel. These use a 0.61 inch chipset and uses a separate red, green and blue panel, which gives us 3,840 pixels across by 2160 pixels down. So that's approximately 8.3 million pixels. Improvements over the 5000 projector is the new XR dynamic HDR tone mapping. This basically analyzes the dark and the bright scene. So for instance, if we've got a very dark scene, the laser will dim down to give you nice deep blacks, and then when you're watching a bright scene in a movie, the light output will brighten up, so increasing the overall dynamic contrast. They also have introduced the XR Triluminous Pro, which is used in the BRAVIA 9 range of TVs. This provides a much wider color gamut and also gives you much greater color volume. So colors will have greater brightness and clarity and just further detail. Sony's also introduced a new depth mapping and focal point recognition. The way this works is the projector's video processor analyzes what the main focal point of the image is, and it actually adds a bit of a sharpness. This improves the depth of field greatly, putting things that are in the foreground with way more detail and things that are in the background slightly softer, giving you a real good 3D effect without having to use 3D glasses. One of the cool new features on the Sony 5100 is that it allows users to use a CinemaScope screen. You couldn't really do this on the older 5000 model. The only way you could really do it is if you were using an external anamorphic lens. And in reality, those lenses start from about $10,000 plus. So the cool feature that this projector allows us is a thing called aspect ratio scaling. So at the moment, we're watching the movie, which is in CinemaScope, so it's filling the whole screen, nice, vibrant image framed up really well. What I'll do now is I'm going to switch to a movie that's running in 16:9 and just show you how that looks on the screen and what buttons we press to get to that mode. All right, we've now switched over to a movie that's in 16:9. So as you can see, the image is projecting above and below the actual CinemaScope frame. So obviously this is not an ideal situation. Now what I'll do is I'm going to press the button on the right, which is aspect ratio scaling. This now allows us to put a 16:9 window perfectly within a CinemaScope screen. If you're interested in learning more about Sony home theatre projectors, we've got quite a few models on display. So come in and we'll show you around.